Whippledriff was already an amazing sweeper, but now it's even better. So let's get into it. Okay then, hopping into the first battle, not exactly the best team. I don't really want to deal with Wintrix or Cosmeor really, but other than that, I see a wrestling okay, and if I'm like specifically like trying to outspeed a wrestling, I gotta bring it if they have a wrestling okay. Okay then, and I think I'm kind of forced into going with this team. They don't have any spirit type, so I guess I could really bring the Obsidian, but I can't bring wrestling because of the Cosmeor okay. It's just not really worth it. So we'll go with this team, lead off a Himber, get my Ice traps up. However, never mind, I take it back. We don't need the Ice traps. We want to get rid of this Wintrix. This is the only thing really on his team that we don't like. Cosmeor isn't that amazing, but we can hit it for neutral. Wintrix, however, I already have done like damage calc because I've done a couple battles okay. I had the perfect matchup for a team, but I can't safely guarantee one-shot a Wintrix at full health. Now, well actually I don't think we even need a Magnify now. I think we actually just get rid of the Wintrix. I'll Ice Hammer low. I don't think it one-shots Himber from this range, or at least I'm really hoping it doesn't. So yeah, once I get rid of the Wintrix low, we're pretty good. So yeah, like I said, I've done a lot of battles. Whippledriff is alright, but I'm mostly looking for specific teams to use it against. If they have a Wintrix, I need to get rid of the Wintrix first. Tyrex is actually alright to swap into, I think. Melee attack falls, that's fine. I'm gonna get a bit of damage. You're probably Health Amulet low, let's be honest. Probably Health Amulet. Most Wintrixes, no. Most Tyrexes are, and you are. We don't really want to stay in here. We could go for the Ice Cold Traps. I get it. Although, thinking about it, I don't actually know if it's like that amazing. Like Tyrex, Wintrix is immune. Cosmo is super bulky, it doesn't really matter. Wrestling resists it. They have an Ikazune, and I forgot their last one. So, I don't think it's really worth it, to be honest. I honestly kind of want to go Whippledriff and expect the Steel Crusher, because we can goes for the Withdraw into what? Wrestling? That is actually fine. Now, unfortunately, I would like to get a Magnify off. I don't think you're gonna let me, are you? But we'll go for the Air Blade, because I don't think a Blaze Punch from Wrestling will one-shot us, but outspeeding okay, get some damage. It's not like super range bulky, but it probably will take a Air Blade if we aren't at +2, just a neutral. But hey, we get some speed, okay? We get some speed. That's fine. I'm alright with that. Because that makes sure that we outspeed the Wintrix, and I'm pretty sure we can take it out of the range it's out, okay? Gonna go into the Tyrex, that's fine. I don't think Tyrex really does anything to me. Oh no, my melee attack. What will I ever do? What will I ever do? Let's go for Magnify, and then we'll click Life Drain to get all of my health back that you're about to deal to me, okay? We don't have any Dark type moves, and I don't really want to give you Dark. I want to give it Mega Chumble. It makes sense, but does it really make sense? I don't want it to like hit plant types, to be honest, because I feel like a lot of metal types that can actually hit metal can already hit plant. I don't want to keep bullying the plant types. Okay, now, not gonna lie, I don't know if I one-shot you. I'm actually gonna do a damage calc here. Okay, turns out we don't one-shot it. oh. Okay, we're gonna withdraw, and because Whippledriff hasn't got hit yet, we have wasted a bit of energy, but we're fine, okay? Yeah, we don't want to deal with the Ikazune, okay? I need to weaken it a little bit. Even if it's not invested in health at all, I don't think we one-shot it at all. Yeah, if we had an Air Essence, has a small chance, a very, very small chance. So yeah, let's go. Let me actually think about this. What are they going to swap into here? For the Venilon, I feel like it'll be the Tyrex or Cosmeor? Could be Cosmeor. I think I threw out a poison here actually, Len, because we can still swap back into Ikazune and then Barter next time. But it's actually Wintrix. That's also fine. I kind of actually wish I did Barter now. I missed it anyway. Okay, Len, well, I will Barter you because that means now, Len, my Whippledriff will get to outspeed you. That's also fine. It does kind of suck. But hey, now you're really slow. And I get your Ice Essence, I'm guessing? What do I get? Yeah, Ice Essence. That's still fine, though. That's still fine. We'll go for the Poison. We outspeed it so we can throw out Poison and then heal next turn. Wintrix most likely isn't going to one-shot us. Definitely from this range. Tyrex, I'll take a poison on you. I will gladly take a poison on you. Okay, Len, there's that. Very nice. We can actually batter again and take your health amulets, which would be very nice for the Ikazune swap-ins, but I don't want to take an Earthquake. So here we go back into Whippledriff. It's very predictable, but that's fine. That's completely fine, okay? But they are going to go back into the Ikazune, which is also actually back into the Wintrix. Yeah, I don't really want I can't one-shot this range. Even at +2, it is very risky. So yeah, Whippledriff is a really good sweeper, but because this ability like doesn't give it power, it does struggle to like KO things from a lot of health. Want to like try and weaken their team a little bit, and then late game clean if possible. I will go Himber here low. I will go Himber here. Let me guess, you're probably going to predict Venilon to go back into Tyrex, which you actually will. Yeah, but you're poisoned, so that's also fine. Terrifying doesn't matter, and because... Oh, actually... Is that meant to happen? Because the Wintrix is heavy shackled, usually how swapping out works is that the faster Loomian swaps out first. So in that case, I should have actually swapped out first, since he's heavy shackled, I guess, into my Himber, and then he swaps out into his Tyrex, and then he terrifies my Himber. But maybe it doesn't, maybe it takes into consideration the speed and not the item. I could actually just go for the Earthquake Claw and just deal damage. That honestly isn't a terrible idea. But honestly, swapping isn't terrible really either. So I mean, I'm just going to keep swapping into Whippledriff every time. If I can get Whippledriff in and I can just Airblade and deal damage to the Ikazune, that's fine. You stay and go for the Steel Crusher. That's fine. No melee attack, please. Thank you. Here, I'll just click Airblade, I think. Or do I actually go for the Life Drain to try and get some health back on something? We'll go... Yes, actually go Life Drain. Because the most likely going to go into the Wintrix or the Ica. It's going to be the Ica. Should have Airbladed then for damage, but that's fine. We are wasting a lot of energy alone, unfortunately, but hey, that is great. So at this range, we can definitely one-shot it at a +2. So the next time, because I'm very confident we outspeed Ikazune before we even get a glide off. So next time that we swap in on the Tyrex, we can magnify and then Airblade. However, now I need to deal more damage to that Wintrix. We don't need to say that much. We just have to get it a little bit lower so I can safely get rid of it. There's a Magnify. That is very scary. Very, very scary indeed. But like I said, we already outspeed you, so if I can just like try and get you to swap out or something, we'll be good. Adept Pivot Assault. Or we could just actually just get rid of it. If we get rid of it, that shouldn't one-shot from this range. Nice. I'll take some more damage. Nice. I'll take it. We can actually just let Venilon go down here and go back into my Whippledriff and Airblade, although the Wintrix then going to come out, which is then another issue I got to deal with. So, we let Venilon go down. It is like a really good swap-in for Wintrix, but that is fine, because the Wintrix is heavy shackled now. It's not super threatening. It's still threatening, but not super threatening. We go Revenine here low. And I believe we click Ghostly Howl, or do I click Fire Breath? That is a Christmas Ikazune, so I'm assuming it's normal ability. I'll Ghostly Howl. Wait, did this guy have a Eclipse? I don't remember. I've battled a couple of Eclipses today, and I don't remember if this was one of them that I saw. It is Eclipse. Okay, when you do so many battles as many battles as I do, okay, for videos, you forget exactly what they have. You kind of forget exactly what they have. So then, Revenine's still good to keep. Honestly, Hunder is also pretty darn good here, okay? So we will go for the Fire Breath, because Eclipse can't really hit my, Is it back into Ica? It is. Cool. That is very cool. Energy? It is normal ability, that's fine. So now we can actually just, safely click Ghostly Howl every time. I'm fine with this, man. I'm fine. I'm clicking Ghostly Howl, don't care. Staying in. Didn't ask. So yeah, but now that we know it's Eclipse can't really hit Whippledriff that hard. Raging Howl can. But Gloomus, Roar, and Gamma Pulse we are immune, so that is actually fine. Now we just gotta weaken that Wintrix, and we're looking golden. We're looking so good. So good. Ikazune is down, probably expect me to predict them. I think they predicted me to predict them to go back into the Eclipse, where I'll just click Fire Breath again. But no. I don't play those games, man. I just want you gone, because my Revenine isn't that important, okay? It's really good against your team. It can basically sweep you as well, but no. We're not looking for that, okay? We're not looking for that. The Tyrex, however, is going to be a big problem if my Whippledriff does get taken down. Okay, go into your Wintrix, dang it! I want to take out your Wintrix. You predicted the Whippledriff, but like I said, man, I don't mind if my Revenine goes down. Now, I'm going to click Fire Breath again, and I'm going to deal damage to something. I don't care what you do. Oh yeah, Teclipse is down. Teclipse is down, and it does have Raging Howl, so I'm also fine with it going down. Now send out your Whippledriff just so I can hit it. Please. You're not going to do it, though, right? Tyrex, that's fine. Whatever, I guess. Let's go into the Whippleland. Actually, this is pretty good, because the Wintrix doesn't really want to swap into us. Steel Crusher. Oh, that is so unlucky. I am so sorry, man. I am so sorry. That is very unlucky. We don't really need the Glide right now because we do outspeed everything that they have. So we could actually just click Life Drain, get damage on the Wintrix, swap out, and the next time we swap in on the Tyrex, we magnify Life Drain and sweep. So we Life Drain. Although we are running out of energy pretty quick here. Wrestling, okay. I will click Airblade on you, Line, I guess, just to get rid of you. Although we are running out of energy, which is a big yikes, not gonna lie. So I'll Airblade here. So it looks like he's not making it easy for us to sweep, unfortunately. The Wintrix just kind of ruins my entire plan, okay? Because I can't one-shot it at +2 when it's at full health. Where its health is now, we have like a very small chance. But why would I risk that if I know if I weaken it a little bit more, we can just destroy it? Exactly. There's no point in like taking that risk. So yeah, your Whippledriff might not sweep every battle, okay? Some teams might be just really good against Whippledriff, that's fine. But just the fact that it can threaten stuff out, like, for example, the Eclipse, if it hasn't got Raging Howl, or it basically forces it to go for Raging Howl, predicting it to come in, you can play around it, okay? But yeah, so just a little bit too healthy, okay? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And we also have Hunter as well, so we can just basically Blaze Punch it and we're looking goods. Although my Whippledriff is running out of energy, which we don't like. But it's just the Tyrex and the Wintrix. But hey, Whippledriff opened up a lot of doors, okay? Because it's just an easy swapping for Tyrex. Brain Freeze does KO us, which is what I was expecting anyway. So here we can go into, honestly, Himber and just click Ice Hammer, can't we? Yeah, I might as well keep the Hunter, because Hunter is a little bit more important for what they have. Just Blaze Chomp. So I will go for the Ice Hammer. Ice Cold Traps, yeah, wouldn't really like that important. The last one was actually the Eclipse that I was forgetting. So yeah, the Ice Cold Traps weren't really like that important for this battle, so I'm glad I didn't really set them up. It wasn't really necessary. Okay. I want more damage on that Wintrix, and you're not giving it to me, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that. Just give me the damage. That's all I want. Nice. I still love Ice Hammers, and Steel Crusher, just make them a pancake, okay? I'll take it. Let's go into Whippledriff. I need to get a rest off, honestly. I think I just rest. We can still lose this, by the way. We can still definitely lose this. Not a melee attack increase. Thank you. We're gonna go for the rests. Because I'm assuming they're gonna go into Wintrix here. Or they know that I'm actually low on energy and I want to rest. So we'll see. Even if we lose Whippledriff here, it's fine. It helps us out for the Tyrex, because honestly the Tyrex is very annoying. But just the fact that it kind of forces Tyrex to swap out, that's honestly a win for Whippledriff. We'll take it, okay? We'll take it. Like, using a Loomian, it doesn't really have to like do damage, honestly. Like, Whippledriff here, in this specific battle, doesn't really need to deal damage, because they're so scared of Whippledriff like potentially sweeping them and just steamrolling their team. They have to like play around it very carefully, which is always a win. Back into Tyrex, although that's actually fine. That is fine, man, that is fine. That is completely fine. Kinda wish I clicked Magnify, not gonna lie, but there's no point like risking that. Plus, the poison, I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen, okay? They don't one-shot him, bro, I'm pretty sure. So we're looking pretty good here, man. We're looking really good here, actually. So I'll just go for Quick Punch, I guess. Yeah, Quick Punch. I don't think it's gonna KO though. Oh, it does! Nice. Okay, never mind. I take it back. It does KO. And then I guess we can just Ice Hammer the Wintrix, and then Whippledriff hopefully can take it out. I have to get like just barely under half health, okay? Like maybe around here-ish. maybe around here where my mouse is. Critical hit. I don't know if, I don't think I would have one-shot it, but hey, that's fine. Whippledriff may seem like it didn't do anything that battle, but it did. Also, it helped me for the wrestling. It can easily swap in on the Tyrex. If I'm predicting Kazuni swap in, Airblade, easy peasy. Eclipse doesn't really want to just spam Gloom Roar or Gamma Pulse because plant type. So yeah, even though it didn't do like that much on the field, it did also kill the wrestling and it did something okay, but it didn't do a lot. But behind the scenes, it did amazing okay, and we'll take that. Anyway, let's go hop into another battle. Okay, hopping into the next battle, there's a few things that I like okay, I mean a lot of stuff. We don't really like the Zulong, but after I get a speed, I can lust elude okay, nice. Meditoad is the issue. If we take out the Meditoad, we're looking good. Okay, and I think I'm going to go with this team. Revenine doesn't really look that important, and unfortunately I've got a few Spirit types and Meditoad to swap in on my Wrestling. Also, they have got Ventation, so Wrestling's not going to do anything here. Revenine doesn't really look that important, like can't set up Ice Cold Traps. They go for the Wrestling lead, that's fortunate for us. Oh wait, actually, I did need the Revenine, didn't I, for their Wrestling. Ew. Hey. I made a mistake. Oh no. Okay, let's go into Obsidragon. I made a mistake. I don't have anything for the Wrestling. They go into the Razulong, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we can just go back into Venilon and click Batter, honestly. But I think I actually might want to click a Poison to try and weaken that Meditoad, because if I'm thinking about their entire team, the most common thing that they should swap into my Venilon is probably gonna be Meditoad. Also, them swapping out is kind of scary because now they might think, oh, maybe he hasn't got Revenine. My Wrestling kind of pops off now, which we don't really like, okay? I don't like the fact that he might now know that. That's fine, goes for the Elemental Burst, don't burn me. I'll take a Paralyze if anything, so I don't get burnt in the future. But we throw out the Poison here, predicting you to swap out, which you do. And also smart that he didn't go for the Ancient Raw. I don't think it was really worth it. There's a Tyrex. I missed! Oh, that was so unlucky. The Poison would have been so good on the Tyrex. That's fine. We're going to Whippledriff here, and we click, I guess we could honestly just go for the Airblade to try and get some damage on something. There's a Steel Crusher. Don't give him melee attack increase. That is very bad. But we click Life Drain here anyway to get some health back. I don't think Tyrex is going to stay in here. He should really swap out into something else, like Meditoad. So I like to take this. If it goes Meditoad, I'll just take some damage, okay? Our Whippledriff is getting a little bit weakened, but that's fine. We can still swap into Tyrex. There is the Zulong. That is fine. We get a little bit of health back from that, okay? A little bit. And we deal a bit of damage to it as well. So that's fine. That is fine. Still kind of scary though. We go back into a Venilon. Actually, maybe into Himber. Nah, we'll go back into Venilon. Go back into Tyrex, I'm going to assume, right? Actually, no, Meditoad. Hey, that's fine. I like that. Because Venilon is useful for the Zulong, but I still have my Himber. So we can actually poison you, and I'll try to get rid of you. Cycle Slap, is it Specs? Oh wait, I forgot I already took damage. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot, I actually already took damage, so that is actually Specialization. So we can go into our Obsidragon here. I'm trying to like bait him to stay in. Also, I probably actually should have gone Himber, but I still need something for the Zulong swap in. I'll go for the Mega Charm. Please stay in, thank you. I need to try and damage you as much as possible, because if we get rid of you, we're looking really good to try and sweep. Zulong is still an issue, but not the worst thing in the world. There we are, I'll take that. Mega Jump I think still does more damage, so we're just going to go for the Mega Jump again, and it might give me a flinch. Not 100% confident that, let's be honest. My energy for that stuff, secondary effects, isn't that amazing, but it's probably still the most damage. And if we get rid of the Meditoad, we're looking hopefully golden. Hopefully golden. Because the Zulong is going to be an issue, but at +1 speed we outspeed it. We have got Luster Loot. There is a Hava, which is also great. So we actually know our team now, which is also really, really good. Okay, then, let's go for the Primal Slash just to deal damage to it. Do we outspeed this thing? I think we do, so I'll go for the primal, I guess, yeah. Just some damage, don't mind me, thank you very much. Okay then, now I gotta think about this very carefully. I would love to go into my Whippledriff here now and click Magnify, but that is basically begging him to go into his Zulong. And also the Meditoad is only like slightly above half health, so I don't really want to take a Meditoad hit either. But I think we go into the Whippledriff. If it works, nice. If it doesn't, I delete the footage and we go into the next battle. Basically. I'll magnify here. Extra stays in, so we can actually airblade it now, get the speed, outspeed the Zulong. Mostly just the Meditoad that I'm worrying about now. That shouldn't do like an insane amount because Whippledriff is pretty bulky on the melee defense side. We click airblade here now then. Go into Zulong. Go into Zulong. No? Okay, that's fine. I'll get my speed increase low. Thank you. Hather is down. Hather is down. Wrestling isn't really an issue because we're at +2 now. Zulong, we can Luster Loot. Not really sure if it'll one-shot the Zulong, but we can try. There's the Meditoad. There we are. Yeah, there is no way we one-shot this thing, is there? There really is no way we one-shot this. There really is no way, but we're gonna go for it and hope for a critical hit. Or maybe I get enough health back. Oh, we actually KO it. Oh my gosh. Never mind, we actually KO it. I was expecting to lose that, I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting me to just not KO it, it barely lives maybe, and then I just die. So maybe we actually sweep. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting very close to just clicking delete on the recording and just moving on to the next battle because I have to do a lot of battles, okay? A lot of battles, just like trying to get some usable footage for the Loomian I'm using, okay? That kind of sucks, but not the end of the world. We can go for the Luster Loot again. Or actually, we could actually just click rest, honestly, here. Which isn't a terrible idea, because if we rest here... well, Tarek's wrestling could potentially... Actually, I don't think wrestling even one-shots us, so we can actually just wait on the wrestling as well. So I will go Luster Loot here, I guess, then. They're going to go for the withdraw. Smart, I guess. Smart. It's probably into wrestling. Into Tyrex, that's actually fine. We know that Tyrex doesn't really like do that much to us, so I'll take all my health back. We get a mega rest off here now, then. Also, if we click Scapegoat, it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. But dang, just taking out Meditoad was perfect. That was the only thing that was stopping us from sweeping. And it looks like we're actually going to get our sweep. We don't care about that because we just life drain. And we get all of our health back, okay? So we're actually really love to see that. We should get all of our health back. Even if we go into Zulong, we get quite a bit of health back and we can Luster Loot twice. So no matter what they do now, we should sweep. Now, hopefully they don't forfeit like I do to a lot of other people. Because I need the content, man. I need the content. But yeah, I was actually so close just clicking stop recording and just instantly deleting that MP4 file. There's all my health back. You're definitely going to go into Zulong again, and you're going to click dodge again, but it's not going to work, because we have enough energy here to click Luster Loot twice. And an Airblades? Yeah, definitely an Airblades. Can I click Luster Loot 3 times? No, we can only click 2 of these and 1 of these. You're definitely going to dodge again, aren't you? Actually, you don't. You probably predicted me to predict you to click dodge, but then you really click on the Thunderstrike. I got you, man. But you're down. Finally, we got a sweep. I have been recording for like 2 hours. 2 hours to try and get a sweep, because the first battle went good, but unfortunately I didn't get a sweep, and I wanted a sweep, okay? I think actually, yeah, we did get everything. Yeah, Whippledriff actually killed everything, so it is a sweep. It's a sweep. I've been recording for so long just to get a sweep, and we finally got one. So yes, Whippledriff is still probably one of the best sweepers. Well, I think it was a really good sweeper. Not sure if it was the best sweeper before I got Luster Loot. Now it has Luster Loot, it can hit stuff like Zulong, because Zulong otherwise resisted both of your stabs, so we get hit ancient types, okay, we gotta hit dark types, and spirit types like Have is not really an issue, but like Vesperatu is nice, because we can just quad hit it, super effective, get all of our health back, so yeah, it is really nice for Whippledriff, okay, and I would say Whippledriff is probably now the best sweeper, okay, next to Mocho. I think for sweeping, I think Whippledriff and Mocho are probably the best sweepers, although Whippledriff is a lot easier to use. Yes, quad weak to ice cold traps, but easy to get rid of them, okay, but for Mocho, you only have one chance to set up. If you mess that up, you just can't really use it again. Whippledriff, you have as many times to try and step as possible because its ability, you just have to click air blades. So yeah, I think Whippledriff is the best sweeper. Originally, like before I got Lost to Loot, I think it was really good, but it did lack the fact that you couldn't really hit certain typings very hard, like stuff like Zulong, and just like in general, it doesn't have like a lot of coverage. So I think it's actually really, really good now. So yeah, anyway, with that being said, let's go into the set line. Okay then, getting into the set line, we are running Smart 200 range attack TPs, which lets us just hit as hard as possible, Nimble 120 speed TPs, which lets us outspeed Nimble 200 Wrestleon and Nimble 200 Eruptidon, and with the glide ability, after we use an air blade, we outspeed everything in the game. 4 energy at level 50, it gives us 250 energy to work with, which lets us go for something like Ward Magnify, 2 air blades and 3 life drains, or just another mixture of your moves, okay? It isn't like super reliant on using those specific moves. And then we have 176 health TPs, which are just leftovers to give Whippledriff some more bulk, but also leaves Whippledriff on an odd amount of health for Icicle Traps. And also, we are running the Plant Essence, although any essence is fine since it just increases your damage. And with that, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.